Hey everyone, I'm glad to speak to you again. So today I think it's a very important topic, one that can really change your life, or at least determine how you will live your life, is the power of emotions. Your emotions, the emotions that you will feel, will determine the quality of your life. Um, and to before we enter into the topic, I want to speak about the triads. So, what is the triad? The triad is a concept I learned by doing the courses with Tony Robbins. It is so a triangle. Imagine a triangle, and at the base of the triangle, you have your physiology. So it means that everything starts with the physiology, the way you use your body, the way you speak, the way you breathe, the way you move, and the physiology actually will show. So, for example, will show your emotions. So, someone depressed will have like a head down, shoulders down, maybe not a strong voice, maybe a shallow breathing. So the physiology will show the emotion of the person, and someone very joyous will be smiling and will be excited and will be walking high and tall. And so the physiology is very important. So that's the basis of the triads. Then you have the focus, what you will focus on. So that will be, for example, the questions you ask yourself in your head, most of the time unconsciously. So, for example, what can I do? I don't know. Why am I feeling so bad? Or and then because you're asking those questions, you will focus on this. You know, there are so many things going on. Like for example, in this moment, I am in the forest in front of my house, but it's raining. Uh, there are many birds, but there are things going on the grass. There's things going on in the house. There's wind blowing the ferns. I could be looking that way, that way. So my focus can change, and also many things going on in my mind, and maybe things I need to do. So yeah, so we can focus on many different things, and what you focus on is very important because where focus goes, energy grows. So you want to have a positive focus. And the last side of the triangle of the triad is the meaning, the language that you use. So something can happen. For example, now it's raining, so I can give it a meaning. Oh shit! It's always raining here. It's really shit. I hate the rain. Or you can say, hey, we are so lucky. The rivers will be full, and the plants will grow, and the animals can drink, and it's refreshing. So the same events, two interpretations, and there can be thousands of different interpretations. Um, so this is a triad, and the triads will, in a great part, it will actually determine your feelings. So this shows you that you can be in control, because what you focus on, the meaning you give to things, and the physiology are under your control. You can change the meaning you're attaching to things, you can decide to change your focus, and you can change your physiology. So we have the power to control our emotions. So I think we are not victims of our circumstances, but no matter what is going on, we are in control, we have power. And that's very important. So it's the power of emotions. So I wanted to introduce you the triad. Why? Because I will talk now about um, negative emotions. So we all go through different emotions during our days, many emotions during the same day, and some are negatives, but they're not negative. So let's forget about talking about negative emotions. We're going to talk about signals and messages. So, for example, let's take fear, which will be a common emotion, especially if you actually want to do things, and or, I don't know. Let's say you're an entrepreneur, or let's say you're someone that wants to do projects. Well, it's fearful. You will have a lot of fear because what will be the result of my project, or what will people think of me when I will take that action, or what will be the result of that action, and so on and so on. And so we can have this emotion of fear. But what is that emotion of fear? Actually, it's just a message. it's so first you're aware. You say, "Oh, I'm fearful. I'm fearful to take that action," and then you say, "Oh, so what does that mean?" There's a message. Every negative emotions, and again, there are no negative emotions. It's just a help. It's the way we. It's a help that we have, an innate help to tell us to change something, or to be prepared. For example, the fear. Fear tells us that we need to prepare. If we are fearful, maybe we need to prepare better, or maybe we need to be prepared for the outcome. Even if it's not a positive outcome, fear means okay, prepare yourself, and you do it anyway, but you prepare yourself. So that's the message of fear, as other emotions, like anger or whatever. So you have all these emotions that are actually a help for you, and then of course you have positive emotions. But all those emotions, if they are a message, a help, or if they are just positive emotions that you can cultivate in your life, they all have a purpose, and they are all under our control. So, um, so here, what is important is that m- all of the emotions actually will greatly depend on the triads, and we can use the triads to change our emotions very quickly. So I said physiology is the first thing to do, and it's very important. So if I don't know, actually, if you're feeling tired, sometimes it's good to sleep, right? It's good to have a power nap. It's very good to recover, and then you will feel better after that. But sometimes, when we're feeling groggy, it's because we were sitting too long, and that's maybe you need to dance, or you need to run, or you need to walk. So this is the power of physiology, and physiology will change your state, so will change your emotional state, and um, and then you have focus and meaning, and I will speak about meaning more than anything. This is so important. The meaning you attach to something will totally change the emotion that you will feel. So let's say that I don't know. So I have a meeting coming. Yeah, I have a meeting with my boss, and yeah, I don't know. I attach a meaning of I'm scared because normally he can be pretty harsh, and he will kind of correct me, and tell me, no, you're not doing enough, and so on. And I'm taking it personally. And I let myself be affected by that, and so on. And so then I develop this pattern of emotions. So every time I will have a meeting with my boss, I will be scared of what's going to happen, what he's going to say, and so on. So instead of that, why am I attaching this meaning? I can also say, hey, I'm going to learn. He's going to help me. He's going to give me insights on my presentation, on the way I'm doing business. I can use his experience, his intelligence to help me out. And I will be very open to what he's going to say. I'm not going to contradict him. I'm going to listen. I'm going to understand. If I really disagree, uh, maybe I can say something, and it's okay. And we don't need to agree. But I will go very humble, and I will learn and listen. So you see, it's a very different meaning. You can also say, yeah, well, it's an opportunity for me to improve my communication with my boss, or it's an opportunity for me to actually show my work, and what I'm doing. So yeah, you see. Um, so I encourage you to be very aware of the meaning you're attaching to everything, to your triad in general, how you using your physiology, what are you focusing on, and the meaning you're attaching to anything. Please practice this, and also practice to see your negative emotions as signals and messages that are here to help you out, and actually act on it. So maybe it's helping you out because you need to take action, or maybe it's just because you need to change the meaning. And um, and the last thing is to cultivate positive emotions regularly. So decide what emotions you want to feel, and decide to be there. Choose those emotions, right? So yeah. So I hope that you utilize all this. This can be a very long topic actually, and it can take hours, because some people are just so, and we are all, sorry, not everyone is sometimes so addicted to certain emotions, and some it becomes our patterns, and we are unconscious about it, and that's just the way we live, and we forget that we can be different, and we think we identify with the emotion, but no, we have the control to change the emotion, we have the power to change the emotion, and it's not because we were used to something that we developed for X or Y that needs to be our life. So so yeah, uh, good luck, and let me know in comments what you are doing, and if you have questions, I will be more than happy to answer. Cheers.